can you describe a typical practice session for you two? Like your daily practice, or
Just
whatever
Or
it
lack
is.
thereof.
Well, at one point, I'm sure you are working together a lot. This is a very personal question for me because I've been dancing for a while now, and I find that structuring a practice session for myself is very challenging.
Yeah, we agree. Would you want me to answer? We don't really practice together very much. I think we are both, our heads are always filled with thoughts. We're both always trying to develop in certain or different areas, and then we kind of meet together like a couple tandas in a milonga, or when we have to perform mostly. Recently we had a really nice practice session where, we listened to music and we kind of talked about what we felt about the music and how to organize the music, but we don't do much physical practicing together.
I think it was a little bit part of the it's where we're coming from in tango. Michelle did a lot of dancing in the background, many different kinds, different genres, and most of those genres required heavy rehearsals and choreographies and stuff. And I spent some time in New York with my previous partners, and we did a lot of choreographies too. And compared to how we dance today, I don't enjoy those moments of memorizing stuff and then going to the rehearsal space. I used to rehearse every day for 2 hours. I had a partner that was very tight on this. Like, she wanted to rehearse every day, which is great. For what she wanted, she really did a great job providing that. But I didn't enjoy. Later I realized I didn't enjoy that style of dancing where you create your dance in the rehearsal studio and then you go to a festival, you perform, and then students watch you and they say like, wow, how did you do that? And then in your head you answer, I did that by going to the rehearsal studios 2 hours a day for like 2 months, and I did it over and over, and I made this perfect, So I didn't like that feeling, tango shouldn't be like that.
Improvised.
It should be improvised. It should be like it should be more casual. It should be more comfortable, So that's where we are. That's at least where I'm coming from, and that's one reason why I don't like to do rehearsals. We do it barely, and it's not a rehearsal to do any choreography. It's a rehearsal to discuss things. And
even I wouldn't prefer to do rehearsals. I would like it if we had the freedom to maybe dance together a lot. Mm-hmm. But when we travel and work, we have, we need to dance with a lot of other people. I don't think it's very nice to go into a community and, we will only dance together.
Right.
It doesn't have the right image or...
So you're kind of stealing little moments here and there.
Yeah, exactly.
We dance in the milongas, maybe 2 tandas, and then we always do the La Comparsita together, almost always. Or the last tanda we do it together. Sometimes we do like 3 tandas, like 2 different times. And so we give ourselves the chance of dancing with each other more than dancing with other people for sure in the milongas.
Yeah.
Right? Do you dance with other people more than you dance with me in the milongas? That's what I meant. I don't, at least. I know that.
Oh, no.
Like, if I dance with somebody 2 tandas, I want to make sure I dance with Michelle more than that.
It's a very conscious decision you're making.
Right.
But oftentimes that also doesn't happen, not on purpose, but just...
Sometimes, we're working and we can't dance.
It's the same, I think, like anybody goes to a milonga and there's their perfect, person that they really, really want to get a dance with. There's never a guarantee.
Right.
To summarize your question, we're not the right people to actually learn from how to do rehearsals and practice by ourselves.
We're exactly the wrong people.
But I don't know if it means anything to you.
Maybe that's something that we'll improve on too in the future.
Well, I just find it very difficult, and I've only had one really good situation, and it involved 3 people, not 2, which was kind of an interesting thing.
It's so easy to fight, during rehearsals. It's easy to get frustrated with each other because you just bring everything to the surface, You tell the person what you don't like about him or her, and you end up getting into this like,
And you're not even married with your practice partners, right?
It's much better not. Yeah. I haven't figured that out. Okay, well, that kind of answers the second question, which was, do you have a practice, routine, or ritual? I read this book called Free Play by Nakmanovich, and it's about, he's a musician, and he's talking about improvisation, because that's his form. It's like he plays the piano and string instruments, but he's talking about his personal practice space. His time that he spends practicing starts with preparing his space, and he actually uses a ritual, a routine that he uses as an introductory before he gets to the place where he's ready to practice. And I've experimented a little bit with that, and that's been really an interesting thing, because I find that transition from the dinner table to, okay, let's go practice, is like the hardest part of the whole experience. And having a set cycle of movement that I'm going through really kind of like puts me in that other space a little bit easier.
You know, we kind of do those things about our teaching, because I think, again, if you ask the question of, before you teach a class, do you have your preparations, which is the same question that you asked for dancing, right? Like doing rehearsals. We have a bunch of stuff that I can tell you, but it doesn't apply to the exact question you asked. So maybe somebody that you will have at one point who rehearse a lot, or who have like they put their focus onto their performing and stuff. Maybe you can get some of those answers.
It's not about performance so much, but like the class you did or the exercises you gave for solo work, I find that's kind of this kind of thing that I'm looking for when I'm talking about a ritual.
Yeah, I think we both have a lot of that kind of thing individually.
Yes.
But we don't really do that together very much.